So let's move on the next topic, which is related mostly on the Metasploit. Maybe you heard threats and attacks on endpoints by some malware attacks and the other side defense. Metasploit is one of the well-known tools for running such simulated malware attacks and targeting the endpoints. We have here the Kali Linux environment, which comes ready with MSF installed as an MSF platform. So we just need to look on that by typing MSF, and we have here Metasploit Framework. This is a well-known framework for running different exploits on targeting different technologies and protocols. So you will be seeing by yourself through this demonstration what is capable of this Metasploit. And please, as always, be careful on where you are conducting all those demonstrations that you saw, all those actions, those commands. Please use an isolated environment, not targeting someone. So let's wait a couple of seconds till the Metasploit is ready on to be used. And I'm going to be showing some of the browsing, some of the things that existing within the Metasploit. So Metasploit Framework, MSF, as I said, provides a wide array of commands for browsing exploits, payloads, auxiliary modules, and more. Those are the main modules that are called like that within the Metasploit. So I would use some basic Metasploit commands to show you what is capable and how this Metasploit is organized within those modules of it. If you are not aware of exploits, exploits are those methods, techniques, and codes that are used to verify if the vulnerability exists for sure on that particular target, web application, web server, infrastructure, network device. So if that vulnerability exists, exploits will be used that vulnerability for their own purposes. Those are mostly malicious one, or very rare where ethical hacker penetration testing conducting exploits towards customers and clients which they have employed to do so. But mostly those are used by hackers, attackers, and APT groups. So Metasploit is now ready on, and we just type it some commands, some basic ones to show you some of the things that this framework has. If we type it the show exploits, it will show us the exploits that exist within the MSF platform framework. So we saw some information that around 2,500 and something exploits exist. And you're seeing here are listed all those exploits. The first very important information what we see here is the date. The date is valid information which this exploit was reported or was listed as a potential exploit for a particular vulnerability. So this would be one of the informations that you would be looking on the first thing that you are browsing those. And you see here you have a different technology, protocols, and different things and ports that can be used those exploits towards different target. So if we want to search something based on a type, and the type would be exploit, and we would see on the platform of Windows, for example, and it will list us all the exploits type within the platform of Microsoft. We see here we have different ones. So, and let's go up just further and show you one important information. You see the last column is something yes, no, and the next to it is excellent, normal, good. I want to show that one. That information mean rank would be how good was this exploit used based on the reportings that different individuals community has done on the sources of MSF framework. So it means good, great, it has been worked great, it has been successfully exploited, and the check would be also some verification if this was work for sure or not. If you want to select one of the exploits for your needs or doing training on or education purposes on your environment, you would be checking if particular exploit that you want to use has been successfully or not. If not, you're not gonna waste your time using that one, but you will use the one that has much greater rank. The next thing would be, we would be seeing the auxiliaries. Auxiliaries modules include scanners, DOS, fuzzers, and so on, and other tools. And those are listed here, the auxiliaries, and the structure is the same. You see that we have auxiliaries for Oracle for conducting SQL injection. So those are very advanced things that attackers and hackers use on targeting different infrastructure. So we can also search on a type of auxiliary. Let's search on the type of auxiliary which are related to the scanner. And we will be seeing all the auxiliaries, tools, and things that are scanned, that they are able to scan. And you will see information, how many of those are 732. So if we want to see the payloads, which is the third module of the MSF, Metasploit Framework, we have exploits, auxiliary, and payloads. And we will be seeing a huge list of payloads that are used. Payloads are that content, that packet, which is sent to the target by attacking that. That's the payload that has within it setting the host, the port, and all the information. Through the payloads, a lot of SQL injection, a lot of web application injection, for example, on PHP, MySQL, are done. So the payload, first of all, is prepared by using different auxiliary and exploits, and prepared even custom by the attackers, and then it will be run, it will be exploited towards that target that has put it by that particular attackers, hackers, or malicious groups. So this was some of the things that you could explore and learn more about on the Metasploit framework. As I said at the beginning, again, be careful of such things because you would be object of any particular law and regulation within a country. So be careful by conducting such activity within your virtual machine, within your environment for technical and simulation and learning and education purposes.